years ago, actually just 1 year ago, last year, I wanted to start my first online business. It had to do with development, coding. Since I was a child, I actually liked to code. It was not this thing that I learned just because I wanted to make some fast money online. I actually liked coding. So my father knew somebody needed a website, and we started coding it for him. Okay, that's better. When we started coding it for him, I'm making the code and so on, developing it. At some point, it gets hard as fuck, and then I fail, and I just stopped the business altogether because I failed in that business. I failed to keep the promise that I had made. Of course, I didn't get any money, but if I had gotten any money, I probably have accomplished it. I probably have done it, but I failed to keep the promise that I made that I would be build the website because it was hard. And most people they would get like a little bit sad about it. They wouldn't be proud to tell this story. But since it made me learn this one lesson, and this one lesson is the one thing that I have to remind myself every time I feel discomfort when working towards a business related goal, then I think it was worth failing this time. I think it's worth failing if it's gonna teach you a lesson. And since I have failed and learned this lesson, I want you to not fail, although you will probably, but I want you not to fail, but still know that thing. So the lesson is, it isn't worth. It isn't worth it. Fuck, I am stupid. I've got to stop eating carbs. It isn't worth it to pursue something that you're not gonna fail. Because most people act as I did in the past. Once they fail, they stop it. Imagine if everyone who tried to get into your specific niche, into your specific business, they never failed. They wouldn't get discouraged. They wouldn't feel like it's not gonna work, whatever. They wouldn't feel the fear, and they would keep going. They would be successful, all of them, and so there wouldn't be a place for you. Be grateful, my friend, that people are weak and that people give up once they fail, once, maybe twice, thrice. It's not about, oh, if I fail 10 times, I'm gonna stop. But oh, it's like 10 times, I can fail 10 times, it's too many. No, it's about, I can fail as much as I want, but I'm not gonna stop. And mind yourself, man, once you fail, once you feel discomfort, fuck, this is exactly why I'm doing this. If I chose an easier thing to do, an easier thing to get into, then it wouldn't be worth it. Because everyone could do it. Every fucking one. If everyone does something well, then nobody does it well. It's like I know this is somewhat hard to understand, but imagine there's a girl and she's dating a guy. Okay? She says that, oh, but I'm gonna be faithful to you. And then goes on and kisses another guy and starts dating this other guy at the same time and says, oh, I'm gonna be faithful to you. She's been faithful to no one. Right? If you're faithful to everyone, you're faithful to no one. Right? If everyone's good at something, nobody's good at it. This is the thing. Right? So if it's hard, if it's uncomfortable, this is why you should do it. And if something is easy, like playing video games 24/7, everyone can do it and it's invaluable. It's fuck it. Nobody gives a shit about it. Nobody gives a fucking shit about it. Okay? If I work, I am, for example, I'm a copywriter. Sometimes it's fucking hard to write good copy. It's hard to write those titles. It's hard to come up with such good titles for videos. But that's why I do it. That's why I do it, because if it was easy, I wouldn't be needed. But there would be someone else that would do it. And there is actually, but you get the point, right? So do the harder thing. especially when we don't feel like it. Mwah.